Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, Cap Social Network, also known as Capri Social Network. So, man, oh man, do I have an awesome video for you, and one that a lot of you men I know could relate to. On behalf of you men that may currently be in a relationship, whether you may have either a living girlfriend or a wife and on the side may happen to have you a quote unquote side piece, aka side chick. And for some of you who may want me to elaborate more and shed some more light on what is a side chick, it's basically a woman that a man may be seeing, and in most cases on behalf of recreational purposes or sexual purposes, while being in a long-term relationship with his main woman. What it may be, like I just stated, either his living girlfriend or his actual wife. And in most cases, these guys usually start having them other women on the side, aka side pieces, also known as side chicks, due to how with their main chicks may not be able to please them the exact way they like to be pleased, usually in the bedroom. Or it may come a case where as their main chicks may not have the use or be in a mood all the time for sex. If not that, usually they work so much, their main women who they're usually in long-term relationships with may work so much, so many hours on their jobs to the extent where they have hardly ever have the need to have sex usually with them. Therefore, that's when the man may usually want to take upon the initiative by meeting him a woman on the side as his side piece or side chick, which she's usually also known as. And it also may come a case where he may have been with his main lady, where it may be either his live-in girlfriend or actual wife, whereas she may have gained a couple of pounds. Therefore, he may find her less attractive as opposed to before they actually married. That's if he may be married to her, or whether if either that or she could just be in a relationship with him, be his girlfriend. However, she may no longer be as attractive or sexy, sexually appealing to him as opposed to before they had a kid, or in some cases kids together. Because whether you know this or not, what is for some of you who may not know this, when women, whenever women, excuse me, may have kids, either a kid or kids, they usually shed on a few pounds. And in most cases, or if not, some cases, they usually become that much less attractive to men who they may usually form long, intimate relationships with. From then on, that's when the man may, once he finds that she's or starts to see that she has gained a few pounds after having either his kid or his kids, that's when he usually wants to put forth the initiative to look for him a side piece. Also, whether you know it or not, folks, guys also feel like, because it may come a case where he may have sex with his main chick on a regular basis, but may usually get bored or may feel like she's not as adventurous or can't spice things up anymore in the bedroom. Therefore, he may feel like the side either piece, aka the side chick, is usually a lot more adventurous and has no sexual boundaries in the bedroom, which in some cases is true. Sometimes the side chick, in other words, could be the main woman, the main female, who has no sexual boundaries at all. And some men, ladies and gentlemen, actually find that as a turn on, look at that as a turn on, look at that it's very sexually appealing. With that being said, it may be very difficult for some guys to be able to let go of the side piece, aka side chick, due to in some cases how good the sex may be. Even if his main objective is to just have a one-time fling with the side piece. There may be a case where the side piece, aka side chick, may become so attached to him due to the sex, romantically attached and sexually attached to him to the extent where she may end up threatening, let me rephrase that, threatening to do something tragic to him, or may, if not that, usually may take upon the initiative to call his wife if he may have had a sexual fling with the side piece, aka side chick. She may end up being very messy by going as far as while he's asleep and while he's still awake, may take a selfie with her face in the photo first and foremost, and then while he's in bed, turn towards her, may have him turn towards the camera while he's sound asleep, only to tag his wife on social media and start a whole altercation between himself, his wife, and herself as well. And whether you know it or not, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the main reasons some men have gotten murdered due to them having side pieces and due to how dangerous it could be. All because of how messy women that are side pieces, aka side chicks, could be. Even when the man may have called himself trying to be very smooth by having him a side chick, aka side piece, sometimes it may not go as smooth as he planned or orchestrated as he planned due to how, like I just stated, some guys usually end up being murdered in a worst case scenario for having women on the side, which you could say is also common on behalf of men that usually like to go that route by having a side chick, especially married men. And whether you know it or not, ladies and gentlemen, that's a sin within itself. That's according to the Bible, judging from a biblical perspective, that's classified as straight up adultery. Whenever you're a married man, only to have another woman that you're fooling on the side. Not only that, but there are men that hardly give their wives, their long-term girls or long-time girlfriends, living girlfriends, hardly any attention, show them hardly any affection. But when it comes to dealing with the side chick, would show the side chick, aka side piece, all kinds of love and affection that they wouldn't dare show their wives or girlfriends. Well, some guys, with that being said, become so romantically and sexually linked and attached to the side chicks to the extent where they will go as far as buying the side chicks expensive gifts just to be able to stay that much more longer when in relationships with these side chicks. Anyway, and excuse me for clearing my throat, I wanted to show clips and several clips around a good 12, 13, maybe 14 clips pertaining to this subject and topic because I already given my 2 cents and said a mouthful. To be honest with you, on a mouthful. All of these clips, ladies and gentlemen, are on behalf of TikTok, on behalf of the subject of perspectives on being a side chick. You could also say and consider this as a reboot of a video by the same name that I posted on my YouTube channel, Cap Social Network, a few months ago, just with not nearly as many clips as this video. So, without further ado, here are the clips.
Y'all, on today's Selling Agenda, we're going to talk about it. So, the topic for today is emotional incest.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. This is from a video from earlier this morning. Once again, my apologies.
Y'all can say what y'all want, but I'm much happier being a side chick. I ain't gotta stress. I ain't gotta worry about where the fuck this man is at, bitch. Because if he ain't with me, he with you. Especially if I'm doing my job right. How I know he with you? Bitch, cause that's where I sent him back to. Bills stay paid. Ain't gotta worry about no type of financial barriers. Ain't gotta wake up to no stinking breath and him farting and got a doodle stinking up the bathroom. None of that. He do that shit at your house. Then the females be trying to get mad because I'm dealing with that nigga. It's like, girl, I'm helping you. Your dude he's a fucking sleazeball, baby. I don't want your fucking sleazeball to myself. Bitch, your motherfucking dog was on a prowl, bitch. That dog was on a loose before he started dealing with me. Bitch, I'm the reason why he come back home and be a family man, happily, unhappily. But yeah, it just feel good to not have to worry about a nigga cheating on you. All the shit that I see, bitch, I wish the fuck I would. And ain't got to think, baby girl, you mad at me, but I got secrets that you don't even fucking know. I know the shit that you don't know. I'm around the friends that know you, that's sitting there playing in your face, but you mad at me like I'm the bitch that you married. I would rather be a side chick. It is what it is, and I like my position, and I get to dress corporate like my corporate nigga. I mean, my corporate husband.
With that being said, this lady happens to be a pretty well-known social media influencer on behalf of the platform TikTok, which is what this clip is on behalf of. Her channel happens to be the Kelly Kill Show. For some of you who may want me to attach the link to follow her channel or the handle to follow her channel, I would be glad to have an awesome opportunity and privilege to do so after the video. With that being said, this here female isn't afraid to bite her tongue either. And I also want to inform you ahead of time, throwing a disclaimer that some of the content, some of the feedback that she may give on the topics of her videos may trigger you. On that note, I just wanted to let you know in advance. Once again, she does not bite her tongue, so to speak, at all. And she's very vocal on top of that. Anyways,
I want to let you know that he's never gonna leave that girl alone. Like, yeah, they might fall out. He might not fuck with her today. He might not fuck with her next week. But he's literally never leaving that girl alone. You might want to just leave him alone and stop trying to be the side chick, because that's what you're gonna forever be. He's never leaving her alone. I don't know who wanted to hear this or needed to hear this, but I'm pretty sure you needed to hear this. Let you know that he's never gonna leave that girl alone. Like, yeah, they might fall out. He might not fuck with her today. He might not fuck with her next week. But he's literally never leaving that girl alone.
Reasons why I was so comfortable being a side chick. So I understand this is a very taboo topic because everyone hates side chicks, right? Wrong. Your man loves them, so listen up. And before y'all get in my comments talking all that smack, please understand you couldn't squeeze a solid fuck out of me. Not a one. I don't care. This is my truth. So y'all know I did recently go back to therapy. So I was giving my therapist the rundown, chopping it up. She goes on to say that I'm addicted to the highs that he provides for me in the moment. I said, so it got my wheels a-turning. Reason number 5, convenience of the relationship. Usually, we don't want your man for real. It's like we borrow him for a good time, not a long time. So I didn't mind borrowing him and giving him back. Number 4, I actually enjoyed the single life. I have trust issues and I have commitment issues. I don't desire a relationship at this time in my life. Number 3, the perks. If you are not getting perks and you are a side chick, then you're doing it so wrong. The shopping dates, it was the gifts, it was the love bombing, It was just so romantic every time we linked up, right? It's all because I was a good little side chick and I knew my role. I can't tell you how many times while I sat there while this man was on the phone with his girlfriend and didn't make a peep. Because why would I break up a happy home? Why would I want to do that? Who are you going to go to once you leave her? It's not me. I don't want you. Number 2, very, very rare that we argue or have a disagreement. Reason number 1, the schlong is schlonging. That's pretty self-explanatory. TikTok, this video is for educational and informative purposes only and not meant to bully or belittle anyone.
You hardly ever see men commit to the side chick. The side chick is the woman that a man strictly sees as entertainment, pleasure. The side chick is only valued for sex. The side chick's not valued for her character, her mind, her soul. The side chick is strictly entertainment for a man. Why do you think men always have that main woman, but then have that side chick? A lot of times it's because the side chick fulfills all his fantasies and the things that he wants to do in the bedroom. The side chick is the chick that he could just go off, be wild with. And he got his main woman where, I can't say he respects the main woman because clearly if he has a side chick, he's cheating. But the main woman is the woman that he actually loves and values. She's the woman that he only wants that woman to be with him. He does not want her out there giving herself to multiple men. See, he knows the side chick is giving herself to multiple men. So he knows, okay, she's not dating material. She's just someone I can have fun with, right? And that's why the side chick always just remains on the side. And some side chicks don't want to be side chicks no more. But unfortunately, they put themselves in that category because they have allowed this man to do whatever he wanted with her, right? And at some point, she thought, well, maybe he'll get with me at some point because I'm doing everything I want. But that's the thing. You're easy to him. The woman that he's with now, though, this is the woman he actually values and wants to be with because he knows this woman is not out there. And that's the dangers of being a side chick. Because I don't care what anybody says. At some point, a woman wants to be with one man that's going to love, respect her, protect her, and be loyal. I don't care what anyone says. At some point in life, whether it's when they're younger or when they get older, a woman's going to want that. So if you spend so many years being a side chick to these men, it's going to get lonely, because you're going to start seeing that these men that you sleeping with and entertaining, you're going to start seeing that these guys are settling down. And let me say that, yeah, they may be settling down, yeah, they still cheating, but you see that he's settling down and he wants to be with this woman here, but he uses you for the fun, the pleasure, and all that. But this woman, he puts a roof over her head, he provides, he protects her. You know what I'm saying? He makes sure she's good mentally, physically, and then here you are, the side chick. He just hits you up when he's horny or when he just want to go out and drink, whatever. So if you don't want to be a side chick, do not put yourself in that position. If you know this man is in a relationship, don't mess with him. If you know this man is not going to commit to you and he showed you multiple times he's not going to commit to you, don't mess with him. How about just be single, respect yourself, keep your guard up, ask God for guidance, until a man comes along that shows you that he respects, loves you, and all that, instead of just messing around with these different men who have literally proven to you that they are no good. I'm trying to help a side chick, because I know not all side chicks want to be side chicks forever. So this message is for the side chicks. And let's not play dumb. You know if you a side chick or not. If this man's married and you sleeping with him, you a side chick. If this man's in a relationship, you sleeping with him, you a side chick. I'm just being 100. You hardly ever see
Working at home, you're working at home. The point is, there is no accountability for men. So when we talk about these side chicks, the first thing we want to do is look at the woman. I've been that woman that look at a side chick and be like, ugh, how could you, da-da-da-da. But the realest shit is, how could you look at your bitch every night and say how much you love her? How could you post your bitch? How could you marry a woman? How could you have a child with a woman? Do all this and hold your woman up to this high standard? Because I'd never see. The funniest thing is, we'll sit up here and talk about strippers, terrible, prostitutes, terrible, but fun, they're lifestyles.
Yes, they're good girls.
You just aside, you never be my main, as if that's some type of reward. Your main's being cheated on, disrespected, degraded, and you're putting your main in danger, in the line of having STDs and some motion and being completely and totally torn and broken apart. So, there's no homework or side chick. If you both, you both.
When you're in a room with the guy, nobody knows.
No, that's real. Right.
Like,
right.
We see each other. Right. I know what I'm getting myself into. I know to not with a certain nigga if I know his bitch is crazy. I know she be in his phone. Why the am I dealing with you if I know she's like that? So I kind of get I try to understand the nature of his relationship. I try to get as much information.
Oh, you're a professional.
I mean, I don't know.
That sounds like a lot of research.
She's
like,
a professional creeper.
She said, I'm checking the temperament of the situation. So
No.
you're not even thinking like, who follow who?
Because I have to look out for myself. If I'm going to be doing shit like that, I have to.
Looking out yourself would be not going in that direction?
Not even
I just,
No.
She said,
I'm
I felt
young.
like I'm creepy.
Seven years of being the side chick. Can you become that next chick after.
You want to become the main chick?
Like,
After
I
you've
don't
been
know.
a side chick for 7 years?
Can you?
Do you
Can
really want that demotion?
Can you? Can you?
Right. Going from the side chick to the main chick a lot of times is a demotion. And we think it's a promotion. No, it's not. Because let me tell you something. As the side chick, he was honest with you about his infidelities. He was honest with you about his problems that he was having inside his marriage. Guess who was probably completely oblivious to that? The main chick. And so a lot of the times what you'll do is fine. You'll go from the woman he was cheating with to the woman he's cheating on. And let me tell you something for the side chicks that I know are in here, that nobody gonna act like it, claim it. You really don't want that whole. You like the 25% of that you get. Guess what? When he come to you, he don't bring problems because his wife deal with the problems. When he come to you, you his relief because you know what? He tired of arguing with his wife, so he wanna just have a good time with you. You ain't gotta wash his damn drawers every night. You get the good part. So here's the thing: you gotta ask yourself this question: would you actually like a full dose of this man anyway?
Clearly, yes. That's why she asked.
Playing the role of a side chick, your role is to just satisfy, collect as much as you can, and get up out of there. You're not meant to try to tie him down or take him away from his main chick.
I don't know about y'all bitches, but I would rather be the bitch that he cheat with than to be the bitch he cheat on. Baby, we are not the motherfucking same, bitch. Side chick me, bitch. And before y'all say, oh, side chicks is just pussy. Wrong again, bitch. Wrong again. The ones that's just pussy is the ones that he never get caught with, bitch. See, niggas get caught when they being sloppy. And niggas get sloppy when they like a bitch. And when niggas like a bitch, it's probably because he seen some potential in her. And if he seen some potential in her, then bitch, he realized that she had more to offer than pussy. Bitch, the side chicks is way more than what the fuck you think. And please don't think that man is not funding her because he motherfucking is. We ain't just fucking your nigga for no reason. Please believe it. And granted, side chicks come with pussy, bitch, you do too. But we also comes with peace and motherfucking pleasure and serenity and bitch. All the shit that you failed to provide, bitch. And then when we're done with him, we send him back home to you. So we're the reason you still got your man.
Let's talk about it. Because first of all, there's so many things wrong with this. First, why would you talk to a married man? Second of all, why would you allow yourself to talk to a married man? So the thing is, even though, yeah, he's buying you things, he does not care about your life or your well-being. And this clearly shows in this video because he allowed his wife to come beat you up. First of all, he put you in a situation to even get beat up. That should be your biggest thing. Like, you really risking your life for a married man.
Hey, my name is Kelly Kell, and I'm about to tell you why being a side chick is so much better than being a main chick. Number one, that guy, he's not going to lie to that side chick. He needs that side chick on the same page as him. That main chick, oh, he going to tell her all the lies. He going to lie about the day of the week with her because she going to trip about everything. Number two, 5 p.m. Where is your man at? I don't give a fuck, because I know as a side chick, he's with his wife. But as a main chick, if he ain't at home, he's with his side chick. Number three, a man can be vulnerable with his side chick. She not gonna judge him, she gonna uplift him. His wife, she gonna judge him, she gonna tell him what he ain't, you know, or she gonna throw it up in his face later on in life. That's what she's gonna do. But his side chick, no. She gonna pat him on the back because she thinks that you're the problem, Mrs. Main Chick. Number 4, loyalty. Yeah, I said it. You're not being the one cheated on if you're a side chick. He cheating on his wife. He ain't cheating on you. He cheating on her. He's loyal to you. He ain't loyal to her. It's kind of fucked up, but hey. Her problem, not yours. Don't even worry about it. You're good. Number 5, no commitment. He get on your nerves as a side chick, send him home to his wife. He gotta go back there anyway. As a wife, you can't send this nigga nowhere. He paying bills, stupid head. And if you paying the bills, you a stupid dupid head, okay? So, being a side chick is always better. Number 6, that wife probably out of shape. Let this bitch have the babies, okay? Don't try to be a side chick and have babies. We don't fucking do that. Let this bitch have babies. We go on a trip. You can't go on a trip pregnant. You can, but that nigga ain't gonna want you when you do it. There's too many other bitches that's willing to play your role, okay? And your role is her role. So you gotta figure this shit the fuck out or you gonna lose. And I don't condone losing. Last but not least, you get what the hell you want as a side chick. If you don't feel like dealing with him, send his ass home to his wife. Listen, he don't like this bitch, okay? So that's literally the worst you could do to him. Like, it's sending him back with her. All you gotta do is stroke his ego, stroke his pigo, you know? And don't do what the fuck this bitch did. It's the Kelly Kell Show.
Most men choose their side chicks based on the morals and ethics of their mother's characteristic traits. Peep game. If his mother was any type of toxic growing up, if she was narcissistic, if she had low self-esteem, if he watched his mother manipulate, scam, and use and abuse people all week, if he watched his mother be a side chick, if he watched his mother get constantly cheated on and disrespected by his daddy, and then she would go to church every Sunday, he's watching his mother be one way behind closed doors, and he's watching her be a different person to the public. She's a fake and a fraud and a scammer. He may not like his mother's behavior. He may even resent her for being toxic and trifling and exposing him to that type of behavior his entire childhood. However, he has been groomed. He has been guilt-tripped to stay loyal to his mother despite her toxicity, despite her low standards, her low morals, her piss-poor, scandalous manipulation. She's a heathen. She's a fake Christian. He has been groomed and trained by his family. That's your mother. You only have one mother. You know, no matter what she does, she's only here for a certain limited time on earth. You are to respect her and love her no matter what. They have guilt-tripped him to stay toxic and loyal to his abusive, trifling, weak-ass mother. This woman with piss-poor morals, this woman who's a fake churchgoer, a fraud, a scammer, a manipulator. She may have had multiple marriages. She may be a side chick. She may be sleeping with men in the church. She may let his daddy walk all over her. But the bottom line is she's a weak, pathetic woman. And he grew up watching her behavior, and therefore he has normalized her behavior. So to spite his mother, he will go out into the world and try to find a woman the total opposite of her, because he too has picked up his mother's narcissistic traits. And if his father's a narcissist, he's definitely picked up his father's narcissistic traits. And one thing that narcissistic men are very good at is triangulation. And if you don't know what triangulation is, it means playing people against each other. So he's going to find a good girl like you to make his mama jealous and play y'all against each other. You are the good girl. You are there to help his image, his reputation look good. However, he cannot match you or meet your standards because he was raised by trash. But his side chick will have the same trifling characteristics as his mama because that's the behavior he normalized as a child.
Okay, on that note, folks, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how much you may have liked the video, even if you did not like the video or either disagree with some of the feedback, what it may have been on behalf of my feedback and perspectives, or perspective, better yet, on being a side chick, judging from a male's perspective, that is, or maybe you maybe you agreed on the other hand on my perspective on being a side chick, once again, judging from a male's perspective and point of view, but you may have disagreed upon some of the TikTokers, might as well say, perspectives on this same subject. Make sure you like the video. Once again, make sure you comment on it, you share it. Last but not least, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I hope you guys will have a very blessed and safe day. Goodbye.